So these are dragons. Look at the size of them. I've got a bad feeling about this. My legs are trembling just standing here. There are 3 of them. I don't know if we can do this. We need some kind of help. I'll do what I can. I'll halt the dragons. Strike there! So powerful. Can they be stopped? Lord Athos! Flee! The dragons are getting closer! If we can't stop them here, we are lost. Bramimond! Preparations took time. Okay, I require everyone's strength. Gather here the legendary power. This light! Huh? What? What is it? Look! There! Bring her back. Let the dragon girl's soul be restored. Ninian? Ninian! Where am I? Girl with the exalted blood of dragons. Use that power to appease them. It's not possible. Use my power in this world. Do you not feel it? Your power returning? What? Yes. I will try. That's enough. I'm sorry. This is not your fault. I'm sorry. No more. Ninian! It's okay. She only fainted. Thank goodness. Ninian. One dragon still remains. Leave the girl to me. I shall tend to her. Chosen ones, you must stop the final dragon! You must save us all! So, in typical Fire Emblem fashion, we have a dragon as a final boss. The Fire Dragon. Level 20, unknown HP with Flame Tongue. This will always do 37 damage and it has a range of 3. It's basically a really powerful magic longbow. This technically counts as a separate chapter, so you could actually get 2 support conversations in the chapter if you wanted to. There are also enemies on the side here. This morph has Fenrir and Sleep. This one's more of the issue, though. This guy's got bolting. He'll try and attack you. The other ones, I don't honestly see them actually attack much because they're all the way down here. But yeah, it's not the end of it, though. So anyway, the dragon, if you know what you're doing, it can be kind of easy. I wouldn't say totally easy, but you can kind of get around a lot of the challenge if you know what you're doing. And I've kind of got the idea in place. So, everybody is fully healed after you defeat Nurgle, so you don't need to worry about healing everybody up. So anyway, Athos will do 20 damage to the dragon. It does actually technically have the advantage as well here. Anyway, here we go! The final boss of Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade, the Fire Dragon! So, the reason why the Fire Dragon's HP is unknown is because his maximum HP is actually 120. The thing is, though, is that the maximum amount of HP that can be displayed on screen is 80. So to get around that, they basically just covered up its HP until it actually goes below 80, or 80 or below. So yeah, anyway, we now obviously want to get Athos out of there and then fall back. And then Hector take and drop Athos off here. Then we can have Lucius heal him up. Hector is the best character for taking on the Fire Dragon. He does so much damage to it. I just want to weaken it first, and then hopefully I'm ideally wanting to finish off with Eliwood. I wanted to have Eliwood finish off with Nurgle, but, well, you saw what happened. So anyway, I just want to obviously move sort of my less resistant characters out of the way of that attack. So, what's your range? Yeah, your range is very limited, but obviously that sleep's a problem. So, okay, let me check that. Okay, so Sane can go there and it'll be safe. The Fire Dragon does not move. That's a very important thing to know. The Fire Dragon does not move, so always just stay free spaces away from it to ensure that you do not get attacked by it. Okay, Nino, you... I think Fiora should rescue Nils. Oh, for a second I thought she couldn't. Okay. There, then she can go here. She can probably take a bolting, fine. Raven, you go there to get out of the way. And let's see. Just need to get Dart and Nino out of there. I think I could do that with just moving them down a bit. Yeah, okay, move Nino here. Oh, wait, what's the range on this guy? Okay, yeah, that's an important thing to know. Just want to obviously make sure that I don't have anybody get put to sleep by this asshole. Go here. I noticed Oswin's still in the range. I didn't plan things out properly, so, luckily Lucius is still there, though. Okay, he's going after Dart, though. Oh, God. Okay, only 16. That's not so bad. Only 24% chance to hit as well. Obviously, this guy only has 5 chances to use that as well, so once he's dealt with, you can just focus pretty much all your attention just attacking the Fire Dragon. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Oh, 0 damage to Nino! Even with... Oh, wait, yeah, he has the disadvantage. I'm getting everything mixed up for some reason. Alright, then. So, now that Athos is healed up, you obviously want him to attack the Fire Dragon again. Alright, he's not close enough. I can't do maths! Okay, then I'm gonna have to do the same strategy again here, and once the dragon's HP is visible, I can have Hector attack, because I believe Hector does like 40, well 37 to like 40 something damage to it, depending on what his stats are. Okay, then bring God's judgment down on the dragon! There, 80. We can now see its HP. I gotta get Athos out of there. To my knowledge, the dragon can never ever get a critical. So you don't need to worry about that. Anyway, Hector with armor adds 21, so that combined makes 42. Just is there anybody else that can rescue Hector? Oh, that's what I'm worried about. I got an idea. Rescue Athos again. Pull him back. And Hector does take what we're basically just doing the same strategy we did before. And Lucius, you heal up Athos. And then what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have on the next turn Hector attack the Fire Dragon. But then I will make sure that Athos heals up Hector. I should also get somebody to drop off Nils as well. Darts, I think you'll be fine if you go up. Yeah, if you go up there. Sane is. And I'm gonna have Fiora go there as well and drop Nils off, which will be fine. There, and then again, just gotta double check this guy's range. Since I've discovered you could actually do this, I'm so freaking pleased with it. Yeah, I'll be safe here. I think everybody else should be safe at this point. Nino's fine to go there now, because I'm pretty sure she won't take any damage from it anyway. I don't think Lyn can do that much with the Soul Cuddy. I know the items that you can get from the morphs, I know they're very effective as well. But other than that, only the legendary items, and I think some forms of dark magic, like Luna, are the only things that can really do damage to them. So, turn this off. I believe, actually, if you use Fila's Might on Athos, he can potentially defeat the Fire Dragon in one hit. I don't know, like, what specific combination of things you need to get for him to do that much damage. And I think you also have to give him, like, a Speed Wing or a Body Ring in order to also, as part of a requirement of that. But whatever. Okay, Hector. Now's your time to shine with Armads. Use the power of Stormbreaker on this damn dragon! This whole fight actually seems really freaking cool when you got like the legendary items with their like additional light effects here. Okay, Hector. Then, also to my knowledge, I don't think the dragon can ever miss an attack. Okay, then, I wonder if Oswin can... I think Oswin can rescue Hector. Yes, he can. He will have to get attacked, but it shouldn't kill him. Okay, then, so I'll have Athos heal Hector. If it does not bring him back to full HP, though, or at least not more than 37, then we'll just sort of deal with this. I think Hector will probably end up defeating the Fire Dragon at this rate. We'll just kind of see what Eliwood can do with Durandal on it. It was designed to kill dragons, so 23. Only attacks once. Oh, but Nils can increase speed, though. Wait a minute. Of course, I just talked about it! Fearless Might! Yes! Oh man, it's gonna be so epic! I thought this would be a part of the episode would just be kind of uninteresting, but oh my god, we're gonna make it so epic! We're gonna make it so cool to finish out the dragon with the power of music on our side! Oh wait. Well, that was stupid of me! I'm dumb! I'm pretty sure nothing else can do that much damage. Yeah, 1 damage! I got hyped over nothing. I wonder actually what Lucius can do. Nope, yeah, no damage of aura. I'm actually, another thing about... Dart does not have Basilicos, now I remember. Also Rex Hasta, actually, I think. 6 damage. And then, let me double check. Eliwood will do 100%, right? 90%. Ooh. That's risky. But, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna chance it here. Just to make these have more stakes, I'm actually gonna chance it. As long as Oswin hits the dragon 1 time, Eliwood can finish him off. Assuming Eliwood will hit. I mean, it's likely, but still. You've seen what had happened before. Miss at 97%. If an attack misses the dragon, the animation's actually kind of funny as well. I kinda wanna show that off. Yeah, so he just raised the head with that. This dragon has some really fucking long legs. Okay, then, Lucius, you heal up Oswin. Oops. You heal up Oswin. Even if Lucius gets attacked, it won't kill him either. Just gotta make sure that Oswin's at full HP, just in case Eliwood misses. Okay, then. Hector, let me just double check. Yeah, you're at full HP. So, Eliwood, hopefully, finish this! Die! Eliwood! Eliwood! Lord Eliwood! I'm here. I'm right here. Well done, brave successor to Roland. It's finally over. Finally, everything is... Lord Athos? Looks like I've exhausted my strength. I'll die before you, friend. I may well follow you soon. For now, I will sleep again. Eliwood, Hector, Lynn. I've lived a long, long time, but now I'm done. Do not grieve. Soon, I will be with long-absent friends. I have no regrets. Lord Athos! Now, my friends, my family, let me give you a parting gift. As I lay dying, I see many things. I see the future. Oh, why is this not now? Neither Bramimond nor I will be here to help a land in need. What do you see? An evil star rises in Byron. All of Alib will be once again awash in blood. But do not fear. Once again, Lycia brings hope. Children of fire. Everything. Lord Athos, even at the end, he thought of us. Greybeard. Look, both of you. Lord Athos, it's almost as though he's smiling. This world will once again be enveloped by darkness. But at the end, a saving light shall rise. Nidian! Lord Eliward, I'm so happy. I can't believe you're back. I feel like this is all a dream. Once I lost you, I knew for sure I need you. I want you by my side forever. Lord Eliward, I must go home. What do you mean? I'm the cause of all of this. It was my weakness that invited this tragedy. Nidia? Here on Alib, we were nurtured for ages in the land of our birth. Even after humans invaded and drove us out, not a day passed that I did not think of it. I yearned to see it once again, our homeland. Those children, the fire dragons, they were like me. We knew that it was forbidden. And yet, we answered Nurgle's call and opened the gate. We didn't intend to stay long, just to see home one last time. But Nurgle captured us, and it led to this. We humans, we took control of the continent like it was our right. We never considered who or what we drove away. Ninian, Nils, the blame for this was never yours alone. While we can claim ignorance, we still bear some responsibility. Lord Eliward, do you truly believe that? I do. If my father were here, he would say the same thing. Let's work together and think about the future. If the entire continent were made a place where dragons and humans could live together, like the hidden city of Lord Athos spoken of, Arcadia. What a wonderful world that would be. But that's certainly something that won't happen for a long, long time. So we can't stay here. The gate is still open. If it remains so, other dragons will certainly pass through. Before that happens, we must return to our world. We must regain our power and seal the gate from that side. Are you saying I'll never see you again? That can't be! Lord Eliward, I am truly blessed that I have had the chance to meet you. Please, please, don't forget me. Ninian! Come, Nils. Let us go. We must return to our world. Ninian, the air of this world, it's changed so much from what we knew. No matter how much time passes, our strength will never return. If we stay here, we will not survive long. Hills, why do you... But even knowing that, your life will be short. Ninian, you truly wish to remain here, don't you? I understand. Stay here. Stay with Lord Eliwood. Nils? Lord Eliwood. Ninian. No, my sister. Please cherish her. I will. I will make her happy. I swear it. Nils, you... Are you... I'm going alone. I want to live a long time. I don't have your curiosity. Nils... Okay then, I'm going. Be well, Nils. I'll miss you. I'll never forget you. Nils. Don't cry, Ninian. Even if we're apart, if we never see each other again, our bond will never, ever be cut. More importantly, sister, live as long and be as happy as you can for as long as you can. Nils! Thank you, Nils. Oh, daybreak! Beautiful, isn't it? The start of another day. Ninian, you'll come with me, won't you? Yes! So, here you are, Dean. Will you attend my ascension ceremony? Hector and everyone else is coming. What? These clothes? I look silly, don't I? Formal dress is so stiff. I can't stand it. Everything's finally resolved. I'll succeed my father as Marquess Foray. I don't know if I'm equal to the task, but I'm going to do my best for all the people who live here. Dean, do you really have to go? No, I understand. I'm sure that you have things you must do. Thank you for supporting me in everything. Lord Eliwood? Here I am, Ninian. Ah, hello, Dean. Lord Eliwood, is Dean... Dean will be at the ceremony of Ascension, but must leave shortly thereafter. Is that so? I'm disappointed. Oh, Dean, I want you to know something. when things are a little more settled, me and I plan to be married. And this may be a bit premature, but Dean, we'd like you to name our first child. Nini and I talked it over. You've done so much for us, and we truly want this. Please, Dean. Well, I guess I have no choice after that. So, Dean, as his farewell. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't... this world wouldn't be here. You have my heartfelt gratitude, Dean. I'll see you again. It's a promise, my friend. And that was Fire Emblem, The Blazing Blade. And these credits are really short, so I gotta get my thoughts in really fast. Oh man, this was kind of a roller coaster of emotions throughout, because there were many high points and really hilarious moments. I mean, Nurgle gets taken out in one hit, and when looking back on it, I realized there was only a 2% chance of a crit as well. And, you know, obviously that's some of the more stressful moments, which I know a lot of you would really love me to see. But I felt really good about this. Of course, it wasn't perfect. I will admit I did make quite a few mistakes. I did get some information wrong along the way, but I did sort of correct myself. But, you know, I really enjoyed this. I was actually thinking that this might end up being my longest LP, but it isn't. Skyward Sword itself is still longer, and that's only my second longest LP, so, you know, still pretty long, but I'm still fairly happy with how it came out for the most part. It's the only thing that really sort of, I guess, regret I would have is just more the fact that I couldn't have just done more editing, just because admittedly, I'm just kind of limited with what I can do with my editing software. I didn't use the editing software that came with, like, my capture device. I used my actual editing software I used for all my other videos for this. But still, for the most part, I think it went out really well. And also, Tatsumi Kimishima? Sorry? He's in the credits? Okay, guess the guy who would later become the president of Nintendo is in here, although he's stepping down soon. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, this tells me, obviously, how many turns it took for me to beat each chapter, but obviously, one last thing I want to say before we get into the thing about what happened to everybody afterwards. I was really happy with how this came out with my team. I really liked the team I went with this, because I felt like everybody had like their own sort of like amazing moment, or almost kind of running gaggish kind of thing that made them stand out, and I was really happy with that. Plus, also, they all just kicked ass anyway. I could not have asked for a better team. Anyway, Marcus returned to Foray with Eliwood, and, as the head of the Knights of Foray, dedicated his life to training young squires. Lorne replaced Marcus as the most famed knight in all Foray. His endless zeal served Foray well throughout his life. Rebecca returned to her father, then pledged service to House Foray. She has formed a family, and yet she still serves Foray well. Dorcas returned to Foray, and used the money he earned to buy medicine for Natalie, his wife. She recovers rapidly, and then he got poisoned by Mutton. Border continued his quest from country to country. Rumors say that he fell in love with his own mortal enemy. Oswin served as a vassal to Marquess Ositia. His was a calm, reasonable voice in Lycia's ruling government. Matthew continued his service as a spy for House Ositia. The memory of his beloved Layla lingers on in his heart. Sarah returned to Ositia. She spent much time tending to her own affairs. But lately, she has begun to enjoy her free time. Guy continued in his quest to be the finest swordsman of all Sacae. His form was so perfected that all called him the Saint of Swords. Urk returned to Etruria and was asked to succeed the retiring Lord Pent. He refused and devoted his life to the study of magic. Priscilla returned to Etruria's Count Caelin. Her adopted parents met her not with harsh rebukes, but with tears of joy. After Caelin was placed under Ossetian rule, Kent became its steward. His dedication earned him the love of his people. Although they returned to their respective countries, Sain and Fiora continued to seek each other out. When Lyn abdicated Caelin's rule to Ossetia, Sain resigned his commission and moved to Ilia. He and Fiora later wed. Sain finally got the pussy! Will remained a knight of Caelin, even after Ossetia took over. He became the commander of Ossetia's Caelin Archer Division. After the conflict, Raven revealed his past to Hector. Hector offered to rebuild Raven's home, but Raven refused. He and Lucius travel as mercenaries, but Lucius is pleased to see his friend's heart has been eased. Caunus returned to his family in Ilia. Some years later, he and his wife died trying to stop a snowstorm. His child was raised by his old mother. Dart took a grave wound protecting Fargus in a skirmish. He vanished at sea, but rumors claim he might be in foray. After the battle, Legault traveled the lands looking for Black Fang refugees. He helped them to ease the pain of his own loss. Nils vanished through the gate in order to seal it from the other side. Those who saw him go will never forget his look of sorrow. As a knight of the Imperial Guard, Isadora served as guard to Lady Eleonora. She continued to study to be a lady up until she wed. Heath moved to Ilia and became a mercenary knight of some fame. He fought not for country, but for people in need. Raph returned to his tribe in Sacae. His deeds earned him warm greetings from his father, the famed Silver Wolf. Hawkeye returned to Nabata and lived peacefully in Arcadia with his daughter, whom he trains to be guardian of the deserts. Gates resumed his aimless wandering. He still searches for a land that he can finally call his own. When Athos died, Pent took over his research. To focus on his studies, Pent resigned as Mage General of Etruria. This action set the palace in an uproar, but Pent and Louise endured. Once, Kel was known as the Sword Demon. Now, he bears a new name. What prompted this change, he will not say. At Eliwood's invitation, she started a quiet life in a small village in Foray. She plans to return to Byron to visit a certain cemetery. Jafar vanished in the final moments of the last battle. He still avoids the bounty hunters who seek out the famed Angel of Death. Some rumors say that Vida died at the hands of Byron forces. Others say she now serves Byron's Prince Zephiel. No one knew the old hymn. No one knows what became of him. He vanished as though he never existed. Athos died in a foreign land. Those who saw his face said that he seemed as though he had at last found true peace. Melinus opened a shop in Ossetia, but it was forced to close. He plans on reopening with some aid from Lord Eliwood himself. When her grandfather died, Lyn asked that Caelin be taken under Ossetian protection. She set out for Sacae with her friend Florina. Though Florina returned to Ilia, their friendship lasted forever. Hector returned to Ossetia and became her Marquess. His bond of friendship with Eliwood remained eternally strong. Eliwood and Ninian were wed after the conflict. Ninian gave up her old life and her people to enjoy a brief life with Eliwood. They have a son named Roy, who will one day take up arms to defend his nation after fighting it out in Super Smash Bros. The tactician vanished after the final battle. Byron, Lycia, and Etruria all sought those famed skills, but none ever found the tactician. And that's it! In the American version of this game, there would be a post-credit scene, but it was removed in the European version, so unfortunately I'm going to have to save that for a bonus episode as well. But yes, there is going to be a bonus episode. And as such, I'm going to obviously end off here. So I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of Fire Emblem the Blazing Blade, despite, my constant errors, and I will see you for the next one. Nobody knew where the tactician went, but some believed that he left this world to go to a different place, a different time, somewhere familiar, a familiar land that has gone under numerous battles prior, but now faces danger once again.